Hey guys, back in action here. Don't you hate it when you're backing up your truck, you got the door open so maybe you can see a little better, or you forgot to close it, and then all of a sudden honking obnoxiously and throwing the hazard lights on, lights are flashing on the dash. You know, whether you're doing it at 5 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon, it's very annoying. So we're going to be deactivating this system. You just keep watching and you'll see how we do it. So from what I understand, back in the day, people were backing over themselves while trying to hook up a trailer. So Chrysler came up with this recall that basically just tells you, hey, you're still in reverse by honking the horn, flashing lights. But it's terribly annoying.
As far as I can tell, there's 3 criteria that add up to the truck honking, flashing hazard lights, and flashing the prindle. Maybe it doesn't flash hazard lights, I'll double check before that. So, 3 criteria. We need reverse gear. We also need driver's door has to be open. We need reverse gear, and also brake needs to be unapplied, not applied. So what it's looking for is it's trying to see, is this driver going to run themselves over? And if you're in reverse gear with the driver's door open and the brake is off, you're probably going to run yourself over. So it's going to honk and flash. It's trying to say, hey, don't run yourself over, right? Stupid, right? Worst design ever, because it's obnoxious and embarrassing, and I'm not dumb enough to run myself over. Probably. So how we're gonna delete this is we have to take out one of these criterias. So you can't really take out reverse gear because the vehicle has to know it's in reverse for other things to function. I'm also gonna choose not to take out the brake switch because again, brake switches are important. I think you don't wanna mess with safety items like that. You know, when you're driving down the highway, if you accidentally, a little spoiler, we're gonna put a switch in. But if you're driving down the highway and you have the brake turned off, then no one's gonna know you're stopping, your trailer brakes won't work, stuff like that. So safety items of brakes and necessity of reverse means we can't really do these. So that leaves us with the driver's door open switch. And it's a super simple circuit, so all we're gonna do is put in a little toggle switch on the dash that we're gonna be able to turn the door open and closed, basically. So this door latch switch is gonna be super simple. We have the cluster, and that's got a violet wire going to the door latch. The door latch is a switch, which we will draw as such. So the way this functions is when the door is latched, you know, it closes or opens. This is goes to ground. So what we're gonna be able to do is we're gonna hijack this circuit before the door latch. All we need is an open circuit for the vehicle to think that the door is closed. All we need is an open circuit. So what that means is we'll cut this wire here, and then we're gonna take jumper leads. Those 2 jumper leads are gonna go to my toggle switch, which is gonna be basically the same thing as this door latch. So all it is a switch. So when we wanna tell the vehicle that this door is closed, all we have to do is open the switch. And the vehicle is gonna think that the door is closed. And what that's doing is it's cutting all of this out. I shouldn't have scribbled that because now I'm gonna explain what happens when the switch is closed. When the switch is in the closed position, that means it's contacting. The rest of the circuit's gonna work normally, and it's gonna be like the switch isn't here. So the only thing that's gonna change is when I flip the switch to open circuit, that cuts out the rest of this basically, and it tells the vehicle, hey, there's an open circuit in this door latch, which means that the door is closed. So then we can cross this off and say driver's door is closed, and then there's no honking. Oh, I guess I didn't have to put the ing. No honking. And not annoying. Let's go. Let's put a switch in it. right now. So we'll peel back this liner. This just helps keep moisture, noise, dust out of the cabin of your vehicle. Sorry, we've got 4 wires coming from the door latch here. You can see this one is violet, this one's violet with a black tracer. Then we've got tan with a green tracer and regular green. So the regular purple goes from the control module and this black and purple goes to ground. I'm not sure whether this has ground when the door is open or closed, but I do know I'm gonna splice it right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut the wire. That'll make an open circuit. All that control module is looking for is contact to ground. So I'm gonna cut this open, and whether or not the door open light turns on or off, then that's how we know whether we need ground or if we need open circuit. And I can prove that to myself by cutting this wire. All right, so the wires that I'm going to need I don't know, 15 inches long. So, just in case someone runs over themselves after performing the work that I show them how to do. Do not bypass actions performed by a safety recall. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some nice heat shrink on there for fun. I'll hook it up to the switch, make it look like it's official. Wow, just gorgeous. So now we're going to begin splicing these wires together. Since all we're looking for is an open circuit, doesn't matter which side goes which way. I'm gonna flip the switch and we're gonna watch to see if the dome light turns on and off. Now that I know it works, I'll drill a hole in the door panel for the switch. So where I want the switch to be is I want it to be very discreet. So I'm gonna put it way down in the cubby here. I think it's a 3/8 that it needs to be drilled, but I honestly don't really remember. Okay, 3/8 is not the right size. We'll jump up to 7/16 now.
And still doesn't fit. We'll go up to a 1/2 inch.
All right, switch is in there. It's got to go in left, right, not up and down. All right, door panel's back on. And again, the switch is super discreet. If you didn't know it was there, you would never know it's there. So right now, we've got door ajar. Flip the switch. No more door ajar. I'm gonna flip it again. Flip, 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 flip. It's awesome. So now, we just have to make sure that my theory is right, which I'm pretty sure it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this all makes sense. Hopefully it helps you out.
don't do this because it's probably considered bad. You know, there's a recall for a reason. Please don't drive over yourself in reverse. And if you do, definitely don't blame me. I'm doing what I do on my vehicles. I never condone anyone else doing what Mr. Haction does. But now that the truck's back together, we're back in action. Oh, here's my seatbelt.